6 and verse 27. And if ye will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury. And I, even I, will chastise you 7 times for your sins. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. And I will destroy your high places, and cut down your images, and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you.
That's right. Right? This is all the good things you have to look forward to when you're rejected of the Most High. Right? Plagues, destruction, pestilence. But you started it, right? Because you were operating contrary to the Most High, so then he started operating contrary to you. You started it, right? All he did was lay down the foundation, lay down the law, and say, this is what you do, and if you do this, you'll be blessed, and if you don't do this, you'll be cursed. But you didn't believe it. And apparently our people still don't believe it, because we still don't want to get right. We're still filling up Sunday morning Christianity churches, blowing our rent money, putting ourselves in a bind, getting in illicit relationships with other people's wives and husbands, right? And all this going on while nobody's learning anything about the Bible or the Most High, right? But everybody's dressed up, looking nice, smelling good, carrying Bibles, and being as wicked as all get out, man. Welcome to church, Sunday morning, right? So that's why I implore our people to stop going there. Nothing bad's gonna happen if you stop going to church, right? Yeah, your grandma might be upset with you, you know? Your auntie. Where was you at? You know, I cooked that pork chops and you didn't even get to eat none. No, we don't eat pork no more, Grandma. That's wicked. You understand that? And you shouldn't eat it either, but, you know, grandmas, grandpas that grew up in this society, you know, they just have to be born into the kingdom, you know? We're going to see them in Pampers, right? Because, you know, we can't fix what Esau, so-called white man's done for 80 years, okay? So that's why this place has to be destroyed through nuclear fire, and I can't wait till it happens. I'm so sick of this crap, right? All the evil and wickedness. How much more can a Snickers bar cost, and how much smaller can it get? You understand? With no end in sight here in America, right? But everybody loves it here. No, this place has got to be eradicated, right? Let's read on.
And I will make your cities waste, and bring your sanctuaries unto desolation, and I will not smell the savor of your sweet odors. And I will bring the land into desolation, and your enemies which dwell therein shall be astonished at it. And I will scatter you among the heathen, and I will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste.
That's right. And this is the Most High talking, right? It doesn't sound so comforting. Well, yeah, not if you're an evildoer, right? But everything sounds like music to my ears, because I love to see evil and wickedness get destroyed and punished and judged, right? We need a lot more of it, right? People speaking evil against the Israelites, they're going to have hell to pay, right? Ask Charlie Kirk. But I ain't going to say too much, right? So, hey, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native man, you don't have a lot more time to get yourself right, or you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be rejected of the Most High, right? So let's read on. All right, give me Romans chapter 1.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
That's right. You have a reprobate mind because you just wanted to disregard the Most High's laws anyway, right? You didn't care about the Most High's laws. You don't care about the Most High. You know, you want to scoff, make fun of the Israelites, right? We welcome that. We're fine with it, right? Because the Lord alerted us that that would happen, okay? All right, let's pick up on that.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection.
That's right. See, all these things are evil, right? All of these things could be considered sins, right? Because if you're doing these things, then you're going against the Most High. You're contrary to the Most High, right? You're going to get yourself rejected by the Most High. Read on.
Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who know the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
That's right. So, if you're not committing sin, but you're okay with others doing it, well, you just like them, right? In a nutshell, and you can find yourself being rejected of the Most High as well, right? You should hate the evil and love the good, right? We don't love everybody, right? That's Christianity's doctrine. And it's also a lie. They don't love anybody, right? It's all words. They don't even love themselves, because if they did, especially the so-called black Christians, they would come up out of there, right? And join in with their own community, their own nation, the Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? Because that's love coming together. Why do you think the other nations come together amongst themselves? Right? Hey, we gotta get together, man. We gotta wake up. Time's running out for us to get together as a nation, right? 2/3 gonna be destroyed. But we ain't gonna shed a tear for them, because we out here talking to them right now and they walking away. They're totally ignoring us, right? They hear what we're saying, but they don't follow it. All those things. All right, let's go.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 14. Follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. Looking diligently, lest any man fail of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you.
Right. So we're supposed to be peaceful, right? We shouldn't be hateful, right? And mean-spirited. It's hard to do that here in America when everything's against you, right? It's hard not to be upset all the time, have a chip on your shoulder. But no, we commanded to be peaceful, right? We got to